And we are at FB Daily News. Good morning, Chef Rafih. How are you today?
Fine, alhamdulillah. Always alhamdulillah. I'm doing very good, thank you.
And tell me, what are we going to talk about it today?
Today, let's talk about the Bstella. Bstella is one of these appetizing dish, as you see in this picture here, that has taken the world by storm and is a very, very delicate dish served throughout Morocco. And as you see, in Morocco they make it this thick, and after an inspirational tour in Fez, Morocco, where I was at the Sacred Music Festival in Fez, and I saw these gentlemen making tiny individual pastellas, and also being inspired by the master chef Mehdi Ziani, Allah yarhamou, Zid alayhi rahamat. He used to make the most small, delicate pastellas also, and doing a lot of research, looking at Shumisha, our Julia child in Morocco, and looking at Paula Wolford, which is one of my greatest friend and author. She's been writing about Moroccan cuisine for ages through Mr. Jaidi, and Jaidi's used to be the ambassador to Morocco, to His Majesty, and I think he may be still in New York. And of course, his mom taught Paula Olfert a lot about Moroccan cuisine. So our Bstella, back to the Bstella, is very delicate, very light, and I make it with quail or chicken instead of pigeon, because here in America, a lot of people really don't think that pigeon or squab is delicate, and I disagree with them, of course, because I think one of the most delicate meat is young squab for the Bstella. So we make it very small, and people love it, enjoy it, and keep coming back for it.
And I would like to see maybe if you could make a pastella for us sometime. Tell us more about your restaurant.
Well, I mean, the restaurant is Imperial Fez. It's a Moroccan restaurant. It's where you come in. We used to ask people to take their shoes off, but you don't have to anymore. So you get to relax, to take escape, to change the environment. Is almost like taking a mini vacation. And we wash your hand, of course, and we ask people to use your hand as utensils to eat their food, because it adds a blessing. And also, as many researchers have found, you really, really, really stimulate your appetite and digestion system by touching the food you eat.
I hear a lot of guests comments, sorry, and like they say, oh, this is not cooked like my mom's food in Morocco.
You see, when you go to a restaurant, regardless what nationality is, you're not going to find your mom's in that kitchen. You're going to come to savor and discover, the experience of a chef. And I'm a chef. I've been cooking for 44 years just in America, never mind Italy, Spain, France, and all that. And cooking is personal. Each body has, like my grandfather used to say, Zubida's fingers been in this dish, Allah yarhamou, which means everybody has his touch. And I think people need, especially Moroccans I'm talking to, they need to go to a restaurant, Moroccan restaurants in general, with an open mind, expecting to discover a new touch of another person into couscous, into tagine, into Bstella, whatever. And it is not their mom, it's not their mother in that kitchen, is another person. And that person had a lifetime span, learning whatever he's doing in that kitchen.
And tell me, are kids allowed to the restaurant?
Oh God, subhanallah. I mean, that's the most important thing to do or mission to do in Imperial Fez is to bring children to open their mind and widen the spectrum of their vision of what the world has in flavors and also in culture because the dining room in Imperial Fez is set just like somebody's home. And the living room in Morocco is so different than Algerian, Tunisian, Libyan, Egyptian, and even European living room. We have dairy, we have round tables, and and that's what makes the difference.
Um, uh, there is a lot of adults that really come to the Imperial Fest, but they don't have a lot of knowledge about the food, and they just really like picky. How would you explain Moroccan food to?
Well, Moroccan food is the Silk Road food. I mean, whatever you're eating today, you should be thankful to the Moroccan for bringing it from the Far East when they used to trade salt for spices and silkworm, which is a toot, mulberry is a tree on which the silkworm is raised, and the herbs and the perfumes too. So without that, America would not have been discovered, by the way. I mean, it's thanks to the Silk Road that Christopher Columbus went to Ferdinand and Isabel in 1492 when they get married. That's one was a Visigoth, one was a Franken domination in Christianity, and they commissioned Christopher Columbus to take him to India to bring him all this wealth to make their Spanish, the Catalonian actually, nation, the one of the wealthiest. And here we are in America today because of that. So the flavors that you're going to discover at Imperial Fest is the Silk Road flavors. Just like the Italians, what can they do without pomodoro? You know what pomodoro is? It's tomato. And tomato was one of the discoveries that Christopher Columbus brought from America to the old world. And they thought it was poisonous, by the way. They thought tomato had poison. And then now look at tomato. What can we do without it? Even we Moroccan, we have grilled salad with tomato and bell pepper that is becoming national throughout Morocco salad.
Do you have any like cooking shows or that shows recipes anywhere on
Yeah, I
like
mean,
the
yeah, yes.
internet or YouTube?
Yes, you go to YouTube, you find them, you go to the internet, to Imperial Fest website.
How they gonna find it on YouTube, for
On
example?
YouTube, you go to Chef Rafih or Rafih, Rafih. And of course, there's a lot of Rafis. There's Rafi musicians, there's Rafi philosopher, there's Rafi scholars in Islamic religion, and so on and so forth. There's so many Rafis, but there's only one Rafi that does food, and that's me, Rafi Benjelou and Chef Rafi. And you'll find many videos of recipes, plus the one we did with the Food Network in Morocco, by the way. And also we did many with other TV stations. We did many. We just recently filmed one with the Food Network. It's called The Most Unique Restaurant in America.
You
So
just did that recently,
yeah, just
like,
about a week ago.
oh, that's great. Hope we can see you soon.
Yeah, on the Food Network.
Okay, thank you, Chef Rafi,
Thank you.
and I hope to see you again on our daily news.
Assalamu alaikum.
Have a
Bye
good day.
bye. Bye.